Hey, it's Ryan with Learning Works for Kids, and today we're going to play Pop Pop Pop. If you've never played Pop 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 before, it's a little flash game, pretty lighthearted, and it consists of using bubbles to pop other bubbles. Here's the instruction page. You can pause if you really want to read it all the way through, but it basically says you need to pop all the bubbles using the bubbles given. And there's special types that you can see. You still can't pop fire bolts, pop them with pain, some one direction, but it's pretty obvious as you go through. We're just going to click play and go to the first level and show you a bit about the game. So these are all the bubbles that you need to pop. All the bubbles in the big square, and the bubbles on the left that I can grab and drag around are the bubbles I'm given to pop these. You can pop bubbles of the same color, so level 1 I'm just going to grab it and then like throw it right here and it'll pop all the bubbles on each side. As you can see, the beginning levels are a little bit easier, but as it goes on it gets harder and harder like most puzzle games. And here's a level that actually requires a little bit of thinking. So now there's 5 columns and I'm given four bubbles. How am I going to do this? So let's think about it. There's 2 things of yellow, so I need to somehow utilize my 1 yellow bubble and pop both rows. So let's just get rid of the other ones, the green and the blue row. Think about this. Now I have two of these. Let's get rid of the red row, and let's make this plan and maybe put this in the middle to pop both rows. And it worked out exactly how I wanted it to. As you can see, planning is a little bit of an aspect of this game, and you really need to think about what you need to do to pass each level with the certain amount of ammunition given to pass each level. Okay, this is a pretty interesting level. So you definitely need to also use your working memory. If you remember from the instructions page that bubbles with certain arrows can only pop in one direction, so I can't put these up here when it turns red and pop these ones. I need to start from the bottom and work my way up. So seeing how these are changing colors, I need to really think about it. I need to say, for me to pop it, I need it to be either red or yellow. And the only way I think I'm going to be able to do it is if maybe these turn red and I throw one down here and it'll create a popping line and go into it. So let's just try it. When it turns red, we'll just give it a shot. Go! And boom! Oh man. As you can see, there's a little bit of a trick to it. So I did it when it turned red, though these were still changing colors, and the last one changed on me. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it. I used all my ammunition. Oh no. So yeah, I really need to think about this one. So maybe right when it's like turning from green to red, so I get all of them rather than when it turns red. You really need to think about each level and just think about what you need to do to try and solve it. So right when it's like green, I'll like go, oh, maybe a little bit later than that. Maybe it's a second into the green. Ah, a little too early again. There we go. Here's another level that's kind of similar to that, though this one seems a little bit more random because I kind of really can't predict it as easy. I'm just going to throw the blue one down. Hopefully it will pop it when it hits blue. If not, just going to have to reset and I think just try again until I really get it. Yeah, and these skills can be used in your everyday life as well. Just as if you were painting a picture in art class or something, and you needed to look at how much paint you have before you actually started going at it. It's not too different than looking at the ammo you have to solve the problem, just like you would use the paint you have to paint your picture. And I use working memory for this level as well. Remembering what all these abilities do and using them to your advantage isn't too different than being able to retell a story in your own words to your friends. You really just have to get the idea in your head and remember it for the future. And just like I remembered that would, if I pop the little lightning bolt bubbles, it would give me a lightning bolt to shoot. So now I just have to actually use it right. Oh man, try one more time. I think this is the last level we're gonna do. I think you guys kind of understand this game. It's not a very complicated game. It's definitely relaxing and something just to chill out and play. Okay, this has been Ryan with Learning Works for Kids. Try out this game. It's pretty fun. Bye.